Hello all, my name is Shamla. I'm a solution architect with Snowflake. In today's session, I'm gonna give a demo on the Delta, migrating the data, which is in the Delta format to Snowflake Iceberg format using a Delta direct approach. So before actually moving on to the technical aspect of that, first let me show you the architecture diagram what we are actually doing here. So as you see it in the diagram, we have multiple source engines here and multiple storage formats. So here in this case, we are going to convert the Delta format into Iceberg format. So using the Delta Direct. So we read it from the ADLS or wherever we are storing it, S3 bucket, and then we are converting it into the Iceberg table after following these 4 steps. So first is creating the external volume and then catalog integration, and then the Iceberg table, creating the Iceberg table, and then the alter Iceberg table refresh. Once it is available, then it is once it is available in the Snowflake in Iceberg format, that will be available for the multiple applications. So what we are going to do here in this demo is that we have taken a publicly available yellow trip data in ADLS, and we converted that into a Delta format, and then we did some simple transformation to it and made the data setup available in ADLS. So we have created the tables on top of that, and those tables are available in the default catalog in Databricks. So what we are going to do is we are going to take all the tables that are available in the Hive Metastore, and we are going to use that table as the driving table. Here in this case, the migration table. We are going to use this table as our driving table to do this Delta Direct in an automated way for the customers. So that's what we are trying to achieve here. So in order to go there, as I have mentioned, we got the yellow trip data. Here we put it in the landing, and then we converted that into a Delta format that is available in the raw layer, and we did a simple transformation, and that is available in the refined layer. And we created the tables so in the default Hive Metastore. So that's why you're seeing the tables here. And we have written our own simple Spark utility, which would actually read all the list of tables that are available in ADLS, and then it would create one single table, which is a migration table, which would have all the details. So for example, this is the migration table structure. You get the list of tables available in the Databricks side, and then the location where it is located in ADLS, and the columns and the objects with catalog, and all the details are available here. So we are going to use this table as our driving table in the Snowflake side to actually do the migration. Okay, so that's what we are going to do it here. Before moving there, I just want to show you the high level. So this is the refined data. This is the table created in the Databricks side. This is the refined data wherein I have added the zip code, and this is a raw table where we don't see the zip code, but it is in a Delta format. Okay, so that is from the Databricks and the ADLS side. Now let's go on to the Snowflake side. So Snowflake, this first step is what I'm doing is I'm just creating my own database for this purposes. So I'm just creating if the database doesn't exist, and I'm setting up the context as migration DB. So as you see it here, the first step is the creating the volume. So I'm doing that here. So I'm just giving one name here, in this case PS Sandbox, and the storage provider is Azure, and the storage base URL is this, and the tenant ID. So I'm passing all that information here, and then I'm creating an external volume. After that, as you see it here, I'm creating the catalog integration. So with the catalog integration, I'm giving the table format as Delta. So I'm doing that. I have enabled it to true. And then the next step is I'm creating the Iceberg table. So as I told you, there is this driving table, migration table, which will have the list of tables available in the Databricks side, right? So that table I'm creating here manually, and then I will use that as a driving table to migrate the rest of the tables to Snowflake. Okay, so that I'm doing it here. See here the catalog integration, whatever, and the external volume. And then the table migration lookup, whatever you saw it at the Databricks side, you will see it in the Snowflake, just like that, without physically moving the data. So now that I have done this, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this table as my driving table. Session dot this is a simple, very simple Snowpark Python code, wherein I'm actually reading that table. Table migration format is delta, and I'm doing all that. Delimiter is so I'm doing some simple manipulation here, and I'm running it in a for loop, and I'm creating the tables. There are two tables. I'm going to create the two tables here. So now, whatever the tables that you have seen in the Spark side, NYC trip raw and the NYC trip refined is available. The Iceberg tables are created for those. Now I'm gonna show you the tables here in the Snowflake side. And this is a raw one. So whatever the tables you saw here in the Databricks side, now you're seeing it in the Snowflake side seamlessly. So that is the scope of today's presentation. Hope you all enjoyed it and hope this helps. Let's meet again with another presentation. Thank you all. Thank you for listening.